I'm gonna tell you something, brothers. You gotta let her go. You gotta let her go. And the thing is, I'm not even talking to all you brothers. I'm only talking to a small percentage of brothers that are watching this video. I'm only talking to the brothers that found the love of their life before they found their purpose. Like, there's a reason why I stress on why a man should never do that. I'm talking to the brothers that found a woman that they thought would be with them for the rest of their life, right? The woman that checked all the boxes. The woman that up to a certain point, man, did it for you. But all of a sudden they found their purpose. And now there's a conflict. I'm talking to you, brothers. And I'm telling you, you have to let her go. And I'll tell you why, man. It's because the woman that's meant for you is at the end of your destination. She's on the other side of the bridge. When you step into that full awakening and your purpose has surrounded you, your purpose is providing a life for you, that woman will be there waiting on you, man. She'll be there, brothers. And I think that's one of the things that holds a lot of brothers back. It is not knowing. It's saying, you know what, man, I got this good woman, man. Or what a lot of brothers do, man, a lot of brothers will sacrifice the mission. Most men will sacrifice the mission. That's why I'm always talking about the hierarchy, man. Why your hierarchy must be structured right. So when you come to this situation, it's a no-brainer. It's like, yeah, I love this woman. Yeah, we built a life together, but purpose is first. The mission for me being on this planet is priority. It's priority, man. So I'm telling you, brothers, you must let her go. And the thing is this, brothers. When you're on this journey, when you're on this path, you have to be prepared for that woman in the future. You have to be prepared for that, for the circumstances that will be coming. So when you're on the journey, man, you have to be taking care of yourself, which brings me to today's sponsor, brothers. On this journey, we have to be taking care of our bodies. We have to be taking care of our minds. We have to be taking care of our souls. Because like I said, the woman that's going to fit that bill, she's there. So when you get there, man, you want to be in tip-top shape. You want to be looking right. You want your skin to be smooth. And that's why we partner with Tej Hanley on today's video, brother. Believe me, man, Tej Hanley is the truth. You've heard me talk about them before, and you're going to be hearing me talk about them for a long time because I know the positive impact they've had on my life. Seriously, I don't think some of you brothers believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve confidence in all areas of your life. Tej Hanley makes taking care of your skincare uncomplicated. They provide you with all the products that you need and nothing you don't. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it simple for guys like us, they provide this instruction card in every box that tells you how and when to use each product. It definitely comes in clutch. Skincare wasn't something I always took seriously, brothers, but now I wish I would have sooner. But you don't have to take my word for it, brothers. There are over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tej Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off of retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, the ability to pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tej Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description box and you'll get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today. You know what, brothers? There's really only one reason why you have to let her go. And that reason is because she's compromising the mission. She's compromising the mission. And what I mean by that is you have your end goal. You know where you're going. You know what you have to be to become that and walk in that and generate that. She's compromising that. Yeah, this is the woman you've married. This is the woman you've been with for so many years. This may be the woman you procreated with. This woman is important in your life. But now she's compromising something that's way on up the totem pole. She's compromising the mission. And I'm telling you, if you're going to be a man of a certain caliber, brother, I've said it a million times, no one is immune. No one is immune to the mission, man. To being cut off due to the mission. You got to understand this, man. She's traveling. If she's on a different page, she's literally traveling a different path. She's literally traveling a different path, meaning her objective is to be a part of the world as opposed to your mission. It's to be a part of the world. In other words, brothers, to get to your goal, you have to move a certain way. And I don't know what your goal is. If it's to hit a certain financial level, health level, to be whatever your mission is, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have to shut a lot of things out and move in a certain way, right? Your woman has to be on board with that and move in a similar fashion. She has to. See, a lot of y'all brothers got to get this out of your mind. It's not your job to make your woman, your wife, happy. It ain't your job to make her happy. It ain't your job to go out and bust your ass and work to come back and sprinkle her with things so she can just lollygag in the world and have. That's not your job. Your job is to be a man on your mission. Your job is to be, as you on that mission, to protect and provide for her for being your helpmate. I'm going to say that again. Your job is not to make the woman in your life happy. Your job is to protect her, provide for her, take care of her, make sure she has no stress in her life, make sure she's solid. And you do that just because she's your helpmate, just because she's helping you get to this goal. That's the exchange. That's the exchange. And I'm telling you, if you're a brother that doesn't understand that, it's going to be a short amount of time before you run into some issues, brother. You're going to run into some issues. So when I say she's compromising that, meaning she's saying, you know what? Okay, I'm wifey, I'm your girl, and I see where you're going, but I still want to play the game of the world. Then you're not my helpmate. That's like a basketball team. You got 5 brothers on the court, right? And one of them brothers want to pick up some pom-poms and start doing something else. It's like, no, brother, that's not what we're doing. Our objective is to win this game. Like, if you want to be a cheerleader, you need to do something else. I need helpmate. I need people that are doing exactly what I'm doing, fueling the fire that I'm. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman is choosing something outside of your path, she's choosing the world over the way you're moving. It's gonna take certain disciplines, brother, for you to get to where you're going. A lot of times, it may take you cutting out some things. You might be like, babe, you know what? Yeah, I know we go to Jimmy's Juke joint every Thursday, but man, I gotta be focused for about 90 days. For the rest of 2023, I gotta lock in. I gotta cut the alcohol out. I gotta cut the bud out. I gotta cut the strip clubs out. I gotta cut Jimmy's out. And I gotta go a certain way. If your woman is saying, you know what? Okay, you know what? You go do that, but I'll be at Jimmy's. I'll still be partaking in the vices you're trying to let go for a little bit. She's not your helpmate, brother. And I know a lot of y'all brothers are like, that's too you too petty, soul. Like, you too petty if you thinking like that. That's how I roll, bro. Because I'm solid by myself. So if someone is gonna be on my team, they need to be a teammate, bro. Like I said, man, I said this a couple videos ago. If you're moving in a manner where all these women on the planet fit the bill and they can just slide in your life and you're moving wrong. You need to be moving where that gap is so small. I'm going to say this, bro. And it's going to sound like cap, but I mean it. So there are close to 8 billion people on the planet. So let's just say it's 4 and 4. 4 billion men, 4 billion women. It is my belief that out of 4 billion women, there may be 100 women on the planet that can come into my life, fit in my life, and move how I move. Think about that. 100 women out of 4 billion. That's how tight you gotta move, bro. That's how tight you gotta move, man. Because when you go a certain way, you don't want to have to look back over your shoulder like Brother Lot in the Bible and see if your wife is on page. You need to know she's already in step, moving how you're moving, brothers. And I'm telling you, man, if a lot of us brothers that found the love of our lives before we found purpose, you understand what I'm saying. And the thing is, it's not your fault, nor is it her fault. She may be a good woman. She may make somebody a good wife one day, but just not yours. And when I say it's not your fault, nobody told us this. Nobody told us when we were growing up, hey, find your purpose, because if you don't, this is what's going to happen. They were just saying, no, get married, be married, and have kids. And nobody told us how the order of how things are supposed to go, man. But now that you've done it, this woman is compromising your mission. She's compromising your mission. The other thing is, you got to understand, man, is she's going to be in a different mindset. And I'm not saying that her mindset is bad or worse than yours. It's just different. Again, if you marry a woman, or I won't even say marry, if you're dating a woman and it's serious and y'all are going and now you found purpose and now you're redirecting, she's going to be in a different mind. Most women that are different, most women that aren't with men that are on their purpose are in the mindsets of being accepted by the world. Meaning everything she says, everything she does, everything she wears, every place she goes is in order to be accepted by the world. Where, you know, if you're a man of purpose, you give zero about acceptance. I'm saying like this, like, I don't care if anybody watching this video likes, so I don't care. It doesn't even cross my mind to be liked. I don't want to be liked. So if I'm with a woman that desires to be liked and she's in an energy, it's pulling away from where I'm going. It's like, no, I'm moving a certain way, and that way is not. It doesn't need to be accepted. I don't need acceptance. I just need my message to be heard, whether you like me or not. It's a different energy, man, when people, men and women, move about this earth in a manner to be liked and accepted, and that's a different energy, bro. That people-pleasing energy has a man scared to say a certain thing and be a certain way. And if you're moving like that and the woman in your life is moving in a different manner, but it's going to be some conflict. When I say conflict, this is what's going to happen, man. This is the choice that most men make. Once a man finds his purpose, and I'm going to tell you this, I talk to brothers about this more than anything. I talk to brothers about this more than anything. When a man finds his purpose, but he has a woman that he loves, may have had kids with her, may even be married to her, and he's like, bro, what do I do? This is what most men do. Most men see the goal at the horizon. They see where they're going. They see what their life is supposed to look like, right? And of course, the first thing you're supposed to do is say, you know what, wifey, babe, this is where we're going. I know we were headed west for a while, but now we're about to head true north. We're about to head toward our true north. We're a unit. We're together. And once you start going there and you look around and she's like, well, I'm not really feeling it. Or she's challenging you on why you're doing it. You're finna run into problems, brothers. And what a lot of men do right then is just say, okay, you know what? This is my woman. Surely she has my best interest. I see my goal. I see what success looks like. I see what a closer relationship to source looks like. And I see this woman. And I'm back and forth. Most men will throw in the towel and turn back and go into that stagnant life of just being a happy wife, happy life, or looking out for her happiness. Again, brother, it's not your job to make that woman in your life happy. She'll be happy just by the byproduct of you moving how you're moving. The money that comes with it, the energy that comes with it, the mindset that comes with it, the protection, all that's going to come with it. She's going to be happy based on that. But that's not your job. Your job is to be looking forward. Her job is to be watching your six and following you. That's her job. And you can't move forward if you got to keep looking back over your shoulder to make sure she's behind you. That's not a helpmate. That's not a helpmate. When I was traveling through the desert, man, when I was going through all that stuff in the military, I didn't have to look back to see if my brothers were there. I knew that either they were there or they were dead. You know what I'm saying? You have to know that the people watching your back, you have to know that your helpmates are on your team, brothers, or following your step. It's a real thing, brothers. And the thing is, when you take those things, when you take those first two, man, if she's moving in a different way, you have to understand that at some point she's going to generate a different outcome. Like her mindset, her actions, if they're different than yours, y'all are going to have two different outcomes and two different worlds colliding. She's going to generate a whole different outcome. Think about this, what I'm saying. Think about this, brothers. If you said, I'm eliminating these things, I'm eliminating these places, I'm eliminating these behaviors, these activities, because by me participating in them, I'm creating a whole new world. So in order to get to this new world, it has to look different. My mindset, my actions, they have to be different. So I have to trim all this stuff up and create a new. But if she's still over here, y'all are creating two different worlds. And if she's creating a world of chaos, right? Chaos not associated with yours, right? Then she's going against you, brother. Y'all are gonna have two worlds that meet, and it's gonna compromise your mission, bro. It's gonna compromise your mission. So this is the thing, man. I know a lot of y'all brothers right now are at work and you texting wifey and she's still complaining about, why are you reading these books? Why are you going to these seminars? Why are you meditating now? What are you talking about creating a new life? You know what I'm saying? A lot of you are just in situations that you're really not sure, man. It's like, you know what? I love this woman, but I'm here for a reason. Like, I'm not here to play no games. I'm not here to make nobody happy. I'm not here to that's not my job. I'm here to complete my mission and nothing else. And I'm telling you, brothers, 9 times out of 10, not all, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to let that woman go. You're going to have to let it go. And my thing is, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, man, because I'm going to tell you this. I love relationships. I love when two people come together, man, and if they understand it, if they understand what's really taking place and become one and create a new world. I want to see more of it. I want to see more of it. But you know what I want to see more of? I want to see men walking in their purpose more than anything. I want to see brothers walking in their purpose, knowing who they are, knowing where they're going, changing the world. I want to see that more than I want to see anything. And if it takes a man must roll by himself, if he must roll by himself to get there, then so be it, brothers. Brothers, don't forget about the amazing deal at Tiege Hanley. Click that link and get started today.